concentrate a lot, and with just one single attention, just to help with the higher energy from the original universe. Every day I thank the councils and thank the power of God and the cosmic for helping humankind to become more enlightened, more loving, and peaceful. Helping the needy is really helping yourself. The reward is more than anything you can imagine. You're a good boy, and I love you forever, forever. You're my best friend. It's not how much you have. It's the best you give. Help yourself. Cultivate, meditate, pray. You keep yourself in the same path, in the straight area. Keep your mind clean and determined. God bless you. I love you. I just show you the way. You just have to walk. You see? That's why the more positive, the more meditation, the more your life change. Okay? Positive, positive. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattva in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular, more easy, simple. I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. To remind you to meditate and to practice. Learning from the ancient practitioners. There's so many, but I have to choose sometimes. Okay. This is a story in Buddha's time, okay? It's always begin like, thus I have heard. That means from Anand. Anand has heard his story. It's a true story, and he told it as is. Yeah, and then at that time, or the disciple 2,600 or 700 years ago, they wrote it down in Sanskrit, and then thanks to Xuan Zhuang monks, he went to India and brought it all to China, and they translated it into Chinese. And then many other languages translated from there. Okay, one time the Buddha in the country called Save, I think maybe it's Varanasi, something like that in Sanskrit. In the garden of this gentleman, rich person, Kapkodok, and the prince, Kida. At that time, in this country, there were 500 merchants, business people. They planned to go out into the sea, in the ocean, to find those precious stones and pearls and all that. But, going out into the ocean is a very dangerous thing. So they have talked with each other and find a person who has enough, moral merit, and talent. Also has eloquence. And also this one has to be also a vegan person, vegetarian, vegan person, so that they bring luck into their journey. Yes. Finally, they found one. They found one lay person, not a monk or any special, just a normal lay person who is, fulfill all these requirements. Oh God, I didn't need the glass. I do. It's better. I could read, but it's just more, that's why I have a lot of wrinkle around here. You notice I don't wear jewelry anymore. I don't need it anymore. I used to wear it to sell. But I think we saw enough. I think I retired from business. I still do some, take care of business and all that, but I don't have to be the model anymore, no. Actually, I can retire altogether from your business as well. It just I feel sorry for you, so I came back. Because many of you came from far away, even though when I wasn't here. Just came here and meditate and all that. So sincerely. And thanks to them that I felt their sincerity and their need. So I came back for all of you. Okay, now, when their ship go out already far into the ocean, the god of that ocean appear under. No, he transformed himself, okay? He transformed himself, he used his magical power to transform himself into a very ugly kind of devil, yeah? Kind of, just a monster, huh? Okay, very ugly. His eyes are so green and big and, not just green but sun-lair. I don't know how is that in English. Very... a kind of glowing green, eyes. And then his teeth are protruding out with fangs and all that. And then on top of his head is flaming fire. Wow, God. And then his body is very ugly and hideous. Oh, hideous. Hideous? Yeah. He went in front of the ship, take hold of the head of the ship, and stop the ship. Imagine, big ship, and he's big also. He appeared very, very big, like gigantic, And then he asked them, "Hey, you, all of you," I don't mean you, I mean the ship people. "Hey, you, all of you. Tell me if anyone in this world as scary as me or not. Anyone can be more scary than me or not." And the eloquent person that they hired, the vegan person, the practitioner, very good with moral standard and 5 precepts and all that, and eloquent. He's not scared. He say to them, very politely, "Sir, I dare to tell you, there are many people who are 100 times, 1,000,000 times scarier than you. You are not scary at all." And the demons, the ugly demon asked him, How can anybody be so scary? Tell me, how? How scary? Yeah. And the eloquent person vegan person said again, "Yeah, these are the stupid people who doing things very bad, very immoral, very harmful to other people. They're killing others or killing animals. They're harming other people's. They robbing people's properties, and they, I would say, indulge in, sexual pleasure too much. They tell lies. They tell things that is, provoking to both people, so they fight to each other. Like tell gossip. Yeah, gossip. Yeah. And they say things that is untruth and very wicked things that they said. They also exaggerate, stories to make people like hate each other or fight each other or causing trouble between people. And they are always very violent, and they are sinking in all kind of not correct viewpoint, not correct concept about spiritual practice. These kind of people, when they die, they will fall into hell. They will suffer multiple kind of pain, and the devils in hell will punish them in different ways. They will use so many instruments to torture them day and night. Either they use the big knife to chop them into pieces, and then their body come back again and they chop again, or they have used a big vehicle to run over them again and again, and then they become alive again, but they won't die, but they just suffer like that. Or they put them into a mortar and use the pestle to keep pounding on them. Or they put them in a kind of a wheel to ground them into powder. Or they push them onto the mountain of swords, very sharp swords, so their body will come into pieces. Or they push them into the forest of swords also. Or they push them on top of a burning wheel, or inside the boiling oil. Or they put them into the freezing water, and even more of this kind of punishment, many more. And these kind of people who will have to bear this suffering again and again, non-stop for many thousands, 10,000s of years, then these people are more scary than you. And the demons, after hearing that, he knows that the guy is correct. So he let the ship go. Okay? And then he disappeared. After the ship sailing continued for a couple more hundred miles, this guy, he appeared again. He appeared into a body of a very skinny person, very dark appearance, and all his vein protruding out. It's very skinny. It looked like he has only skin on the skeleton. But even then, he go and stop the ship. He use one hand, stop the ship. Who is he cheating, huh? Who is he cheating? So skinny, only skin on the skeleton. So hungry like, and then come and stop the ship by one hand. So this guy, he must be stupid. And then he come and say, and ask the ship people again, hey you, all of you on the ship, have you ever seen anyone on this planet that is more uglier looking than me or not? And the vegan eloquent person said again, "Sir, I dare tell you that there are many, many people on this planet uglier 100 times, million times more than you. Compared to them, you are not ugly at all." And the ocean god asked again, How ugly are they? And the eloquent vegan person say, "Sir, I dare tell you, these are the silly people, stupid people. I mean, ignorant people. Their hearts are very very wicked. They are greedy, and they like to flatter, others. I mean, telling not true, so that to profit. Yeah, they would do anything. They would say any untrue thing. They flatter people to profit. And they're also very jealous of anyone who's better. And they flatter the higher person and oppress the lower person. They do all kind of very ugly and immoral things, and they have never feel ashamed. They have money, they would not give it to their parents or offer it to their wife or children. Even for themselves, they would not dare to spend, for necessity. Yeah. It's not like saving, or frugal. This is stingy, understand? Miserly, right? Yeah. Very, very stingy person. They would look down upon true Dharma, true teaching. They would never have respect for any moral standard. They will never listen to any correct viewpoint or concept. They are cheating other people wherever they can. They have no love, no compassion, pity for people who are poor, hungry, thirsty. They never offer anything to anyone who needs. These people, when they die, they will become the hungry ghost. Many 10,000 of millions of years, they will suffer hunger and thirst. They will never know what is meals and what is drink for all this time. Their body will be stinking, smelly, and so many bacteria will eating them up from inside out. But it's very painful all day, all night. And whenever they open their mouth, the fire comes out and burn them. Even in their head, there's so many, a lot of boils, that the water comes boil. They come out with pulses and very, very terrible all day, all night. And all this pus and blood will run all over their face, their body, all the time. And they have to lick them to survive. They have no other food to eat. These kind of people, they're really ugly, pitiful. And you are not ugly at all compared to them. Oh, he is very disappointed. Okay, now the god of the ocean disappear again and let the ship go. And the ship just continues sailing. It's not much long, and he appear again. This time as a very good-looking person. Yeah, extremely good-looking, not just very, but they say here, extremely looking person. And he come with his hands, hold the ship, stop it again. and ask again. Hey, you, all of you in the ship there, tell me if you have could you ever see anyone as beautiful as I? Huh? So the eloquent vegan, of course, he said again, Sir, I dare tell you that in this world there are many people who are more beautiful than you, 100 times, 1,000 times, millions of times, million of times. So compared to them, you're not beautiful at all. Okay. So the ocean god said, how would they be more beautiful than I? Very humble indeed. So he said, Sir, on this planet, there are people who are intelligent, who has wisdom, who are very diligent in doing good deeds. Their body, their mind, their speaks, their thinking, always very pure and clean. They are very respectful to the three jewels, mean the Buddha, the teaching, and the Sangha. Yeah, mean the enlightened saints, the assembly of the saints of that master, and also the master teaching. In modern language, it's like that. And they make an offering according to time, on time and season. When this person leaves this physical body, he will be born into heaven. Their body will be beautiful, shining, and their appearance very dignified and, bright. Their merits are multifold. Their strength are immeasurable, sufficient. These kind of people are really beautiful. So compare your beauty to their beauty. It is like comparing a monkey, a blind monkey, and compare it to a beautiful young girl. So you are not really beautiful. Okay. But he doesn't let go yet. He used his hand to took up a little water from the sea and asked them, okay, the water in my hand is more, or the water in the ocean is more? So the eloquent vegan say, Sir, the water in your hand is more than the ocean's water. Why did you say that? The ocean god asked him, why do you say that the water in my hand are more than the quantity are more than the water in the ocean? So he says, Sir, the water in the ocean, it is, even though it is a lot, yeah, but one day it will be dry up. And then when the disaster come, like drought, yeah, when the world has not enough merit, then the two suns will appear. Now we have only one sun. Then two suns will appear. Then all this river and streams and ocean, the river and all the ocean and those little ponds will be dry up. And then after that, if it worse, then the three suns will appear. At that time, all the big river and small sea will dry up. When the 5 suns appear, then the big ocean water will reduce. When the six suns appear, then only 30% of water in the ocean remains. If 7 suns appear, then all the ocean water will dry out. Even the highest mountain will crumble, and the diamond base inside the planet, inside our planet, will also become dust, broken, burn into dust. If anyone who has the sincerity to believe in an enlightened Buddha and make offering to him or his Sangha, his monks, or offering good things to their parents, or to give things to the beggars, or even to animals in need, these merit will be extended for this person with many, many kalpas, many eras, many eras, and it will not reduce. Yes, it's a very great merit. That's what he meant. So, sir, what I mean by more or less is like that. So the god of the ocean, after he heard all this, he was so happy, suddenly enlightened or something. And then he took his hand down into the ocean. He put his hand down into the ocean bottom and get a lot of beautiful jewelry and precious things to give it to the lay person and tell him to come back and offer it to the Buddha, offering them to the Buddha. And then he disappeared, finally. He don't come back. At this time, everybody also can collect a lot of precious stones and whatever they need from the ocean, whatever they can. A lot of gold and silver and precious stone, and then they come back to their house. They give it to their family members, and then they go to prostrate in front of the Buddha, bring the jewelry that the ocean god gave it to him, offer it to the Buddha. And then they kneel down in front of the Buddha and the Sangha, the monks, and tell the Buddha this. Blessed and reverend world honor one. The human body is very difficult to attain. Buddha's teaching difficult to hear, to find. Today, in this lifetime, all of us are very lucky to be able to see the Buddha. So we come here and very, very sincerely ask your permission to become monks under your teaching, so that we will be liberated from the circle of life and death. Please be compassionate and let us be blessed to be your monk's disciple. So the Buddha was very happy and say, okay, in American language. After that, he doesn't say okay, he say, blessed be the monks. And then they became monks, yeah? After that, for a while, for some times, all their or their mundane desire and, concepts slowly leave them. And then they became very clean and empty of all these negative traits. And then they became Arahant. That is the third level, huh? Yeah. So everyone... Oh no, they became Arahant immediately after the Buddha give them initiation. Yeah. Third level, yeah. So everyone was in that assembly was very, very happy for them, and they became more deepened in the faith of the Buddha's teaching and the merit of offering. Okay, finito. Sorry that my translation was a little bit slow and, choppy and lousy, but at least you know what it is, right? Okay. Now, any of you are Arahant yet? I think all of you are. Yes. Some are higher, some are lower. Yes. Just if you are on the lower level of the third level, then you are still influenced by the second level, the intellectual level. So that's why you will still not be able to concentrate very well. Thinking too much, worrying too much, seeing too much, hearing too much, and not able to cut it off, not able to, not hearing or not seeing outside. Okay, but, slowly. Yeah. Suppose if I stay longer, or if every day I keep drilling you with this, then maybe it's better. Maybe you get better quick. But you see, you don't have to be a monk to stay here. You can just stay. If I'm here, stay. You don't have to. What I mean is not officially monk, but your heart, you see, become detached to whatever is not permanent in this world, detached to whatever is not conducive to your spiritual elevation, then you will also gradually or quickly become Arahant or even higher, Buddha. Yes. And even like the sister who just told you the Vietnamese story, and I translate only half of it and quick. Yeah, she's a lay person. She's not a monk or anything. She has had family. She still has sons, and she takes care of 6 restaurants. Wow. In Czechoslovakia. Even the government encouraged her to open more restaurants, or the supermarket invite her to open a booth in their supermarket. That's why just 1 and now become 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. She's short of personnel. If you want to work, easy condition, go to Czechoslovakia. Contact the Loving Hut there and work there. Okay? But you have to learn Czech language, crash course. Yeah, you can learn it any time. Buy a videotape and repeat it for a few days, and maybe you can learn some simple, the necessary for the restaurant first. And then you'll be fine, no? But nowadays, Europe is like more international, you can speak English. They also probably, or just do like many of the Chinese restaurant number, You want number 16, 216, 425. Yeah, okay, number 5, table number 5, 216. Yeah, the number from the menu. Yeah, okay, no problem. Just learn the number. And say the word okay or thank you in Czech. Hello and hello, okay, thank you, goodbye. Yeah? All right. Any question at all? People outside, I want to encourage them to eat vegetarian, to practice. So I say, okay, if you eat, 10 days, a month or more, then you can practice convenient method only. But these are not my disciples. They're just outside people, convenient outside people. You know that, right? They're not monks. They're not even my initiates. They're different. You see, they don't represent us. If any monks come to me and say that they want to study with me, then I will forbid to meet immediately. You understand? Any kind of monks, they're supposed to be a symbol of God, of saintliness, of compassion, of love. They're supposed to be a monk to rescue sentient beings, not to eat them. Understand? Yeah. How can you rescue them when they're already dead in your stomach, huh? How can they listen to anything you say? Yeah? Pig or dogs or whatever, they all understand. Or have souls. If they are alive, then maybe you can talk to them, tell them, or give them vegetarian food, like my dog, vegan food. Then they also cleanse of karma. Huh? But if you eat them already, there's no way. Huh? And you eat more meat inside, then the animal inside also mix with other meat, and they have no chance to become purified. The Buddha forbid all kind of meat. Say anybody eat meat is not my disciple. Then I agree to that. Suragama Sutra, okay? You see what I mean? Yeah? Even if you're not monks, but if you go out and say, oh, I'm a disciple of Master Ching Hai, then you are the extension of me. You see? You're my family. And you're representative of my teaching. And if you eat meat or do things wrong, then people will blame me too. And blame the whole assembly or the other brother and sister who are innocent, who didn't do anything wrong. You see what I mean? So we have to be responsible like that. Even if you die, you don't have to eat meat to be healthy. That's nonsense. Just habit. You understand? Yeah. Everything is replaceable, especially meat. So you know already, okay? Yes. So that's why I have told you from beginning already, if you don't keep the 5 precepts, you don't meditate, you eat meat and all that, then you don't come for group meditation. Yeah? Meaning you're not one of us. Understand? Otherwise you go out and you smear dirt on all of us. Yeah? It's not fair. 1 or 2 person do wrong thing. Yeah? Eat meat. And then we all have to bear the same blemish. You see? Understand? I'm not strict to you. I just want you to be good and to be in a correct way. And if you cannot, then fine. But don't represent me. Don't represent us. Don't say we. I am from Ching Hai group, or I am from Kuan Yin group, I am from Ching Hai. No. You see what I mean? Okay? So like that, you don't blame me for being strict. Okay, huh? Apart from being compassionate and merciful, we all have to be responsible for our group, yeah? For the reputation of us, so that we can go out and spread the better teaching. If you do the same like them, how you tell them to become better, huh? Yeah? If you eat meat and all that, and then you tell them, go out, be vegan, make peace. It's funny, no? Now you can laugh. It's okay. Laugh now and then. It's weekend. I guess weekend is allowed, no? Weekend, everybody is gone out, don't come home late, and sometimes they have party and firework and all that. Is normal, right? Okay, huh? Any question, love? I'm checking time. Wow, it's almost midnight already. 23:42. Okay, we meditate, all right? Yeah, I and you. You and I, yeah? And the cakes later, okay? 1 each, or if not enough, then you share half each, just for fun, okay? These sweets are not really good for your teeth. After you eat, you must rinse your mouth, brush your teeth. Capisco? What is? Huh?
Something when you go.
Understand.
Take care.
Oh, take care. I take care. Yeah. Okay. All right. Turn off the light. Meditate. Okay. By the way, thanks the kitchen, huh? For me personally, I don't know how you like your food here, but for me, oh my God, I eat so much every day. I haven't had such beautiful, good meals for I don't remember how long. Yeah, because the Vietnamese taste, I'm not attached because many years I don't eat any Vietnamese food. I survive too. But it's not the same, like you eat your own country's food or tasty food. It's really appetizing. I think I'm really the Maitreya Buddha. I will be Maitreya Buddha. That's predicted in the Buddhism. That means the happy Buddha, He has a big stomach. He's happy. He accepts things he eats. So, I don't know. It's getting in there. Huh? In the mountain, every day my stomach's very slim. I feel like 6 packs or 12 packs even. But here, I don't see any pack anymore. Just some days, and then it's make a big difference. You understand? When I walk, I feel the weight of something. Yeah, don't worry. When I leave here, I will be back to normal again, because when I cook for myself, I cook very lousily, simple, or I don't cook at all, so I eat just very simple. Mostly at one time, or even 2 times, then it's very small portion, almost like 3 meal, put it, not even 1 meal. You see what I mean? But here they cook a different portion of food. And I enjoyed it very much. Thank you very much, yeah? It's for ages I haven't had such a beautiful meal. For ages, for a long time. Even when I was here during retreat, last time I had no time to eat whatever they cook. They cook with love also. There are many things that I never had. I would never be able to buy. I don't know where you buy all these things. Rau muống and all that. Where did you buy them? Huh? Like even just a simple thing, the cheapest thing in Vietnam, like a water spinach. In Vietnam, when you say to somebody, you are rau muống, meaning you eating cheap food. And in the north, they eat rau giá, meaning the soya sprout. Soya sprout is for the south. Rau muống mean water spinach is for the north. Mean food for cheap people, for basic, poor, not richly, not luxury food. But even that, I haven't got a chance to eat it. I don't know how many years. And where did you buy them? Where did you buy rau muống? Kitchen people, not here? Buy rau muống, mua rau muống ở đâu vậy? Bên Đức đem qua hả? Bên Áo đem qua hả? Bên Áo có người trồng hả? More in Asian shop, yes, but in Austria.
No, here they have everything. They have many herbs, and so in Asian shop.
Okay, wow. But I would never know where that shop is. I don't go shopping anymore. And the dog keeper, they don't cook. If anything, then I cook for them. If every time I cook something, I share. But they never cook for me. Even if they cook, they don't know cook Vietnamese anyway, and not cook as good as you do. Not as the real Vietnamese, who cook it like they cook every day at home. They're so used to it. They're a master, you see, of cooking. So it tastes different. Even if I cook, probably it's not as good. And when I cook or bake something, I don't taste it. But everybody else said, "Oh, it's lovely, lovely." Maybe they just want to make me happy. I don't know. But the way they eat, it shows like it's good. But for me, it don't taste. But when they cook it, it's good for me. Anyone else who cook for me, then I taste good. If I cook for myself, then forget it. I don't like it. I don't taste at all. Thank you. Huh? I want to say thank you.
Thanks so much, Master. I thank you so much.
Why are you
I wish I can please you some moment in my life.
Who are you? Where are you?
I'm here.
I don't see you anywhere. You're behind the coconut tree. Here where?
I am the
Can you stand up?
Yeah, here.
Okay, at the bottom of the...
I am last time the camera woman. You
you are the camera woman?
Yes.
Wow, and you can cook as well.
Yes. And you
Wow.
asked me, I'm a doctor. I don't know, but I'm pharmacist because we.
A pharmacist.
Yes, because we talk about that in the Hungary retreat.
Okay.
And you remember that
Okay.
I show you how you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. A pharmacist, doctor, almost the same to me, Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Master.
Thank
I
you,
love
thank you. You make really good food. Yeah. Most Vietnamese, they cook very good, because they like the way they eat, so they cook well. In Vietnam, I have never eaten a lousy meal in my life. All my life in Vietnam, all food are good. Yeah. It's just in other outside the Vietnam, I very rarely I can have this delicious. Thank you, huh? But make sure you are paid well, huh? Okay.
Thanks so much, Master.
Office, huh? Make sure you pay all the things that she buy, huh?
Yes, the office buy. I just told the shopping team buy what they should
Oh,
buy.
I see. Then it's good.
Yes.
Shopping team know where to buy Vietnamese food?
I just
What
tell them.
shopping team is that? I take them with me to my mountain.
Yes.
Okay, because we have a lot of Vietnamese later on became citizen. Yeah, and they came here and live, and they bring all their food here, and they grow it here, and because I cannot live without them. Yeah, so they became, the second country here, and they make themselves comfortable, just like the Vietnamese American in LA, for example. There you buy anything. You just walk out on the street and you think you are in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. You don't think you are in LA, in Los Angeles, because they sell everything. Everything like in Vietnam. Little Saigon, big Saigon, yeah. Saigon town, instead of Chinatown. But just like the Chinese, everywhere they go, they brought their things with them. Now, I guess like Russian people or Poland, wherever you go, if you have enough, a big community, then you begin to grow your stuff, bring your special favorite food from Persia or from wherever your country would be. Yeah. But I really enjoy these days very much.
Oh,
and I was thinking, my God, if continue like this, I wonder if I can get out of the door. So I begin to give lecture here in the open, you know what I mean? So I don't have to squeeze in the meditation hall in case later on, then you won't notice the difference. Thank you anyway, huh? You must have cooked with love or something.
Yeah,
It's very good. Thank you. Okay? Yeah. That's it before I forgot. I meant to thank you many days I forget. Okay, huh? And you guys, do you enjoy the food here? Yeah. It's nothing luxury, nothing. It's just that the Vietnamese taste and the way they do it. Even the spinach, right? Spinach. It's like spinach. It's not expensive. Or some, like spring rolls, Mostly it's just vegetable in there. And a little piece of vegan protein or something like that. But they make the sauce nice. And the way they combine the herbs, you see, and the salad, that makes it tasty.
Yes,
that's
what I think. I just think maybe Master miss Vietnamese food. So I try to make it so very Vietnamese, very... normal, very normal. Like
it is very normal, very Vietnamese. I like it very much.
And not luxurious or something. So
yeah, very good, very good.
Yes.
This food I like. I don't need any luxury or anything. It just that tastes good, Yeah. Okay. Thank you anyway, huh? Thank you. Because these kind of herbs, I would never be able to procure them. Different kind of herbs, specialized. Only the Vietnamese eat them. Not even the Thailand people I saw, not even the Chinese or any, maybe, I don't know, other Cambodia, Laos. Do they make it like that? The herbs, they eat the same? No.
No, they have different herbs.
I didn't see this special kind of herbs that the Vietnamese people use. They mix them to make in the salad, understand? You cannot buy them anywhere else. Only the Vietnamese know how to mix all these kind of herbs and make it really tasty. Cannot be a lot of each, just some each. and it's a good combination of it. Then the salad is really good, or the rolls, spring rolls, even more tasty than just with peppermint. Okay. Never mind. I make your mouth water. My God, you can't eat until tomorrow. Oh, poor thing. Eat some heavenly nectar. Okay, during meditation. If you're thirsty and feeling hungry, you put your tongue on top of the upper part of your mouth, the palate. Then some liquid will come out, and that will satisfy you somehow. Okay, from your thirst and your desire for food for a while. Okay, yeah. And if you want to be breatharian, welcome, huh? Yeah. And I was thinking maybe we don't need to cook anymore. Everybody come here and just go breatharian for a week or something. Then I don't have to wait for you to say, okay, it's a meal time, we must go. It's meal time, I have to wait. Every time I can just jump out and say, okay, let's lecture, let's talk. Huh? And then the sister can talk all day long about her experience. And I don't have to tell her stop, because it's too long. Yeah? Okay, maybe if we have time, you can talk more. Okay? All right. Everyone can talk more about good experience. You see, what I mean is she's not a monk at all. Huh? She doesn't have to be a monk to have good spiritual practice. Yeah. First, you have also good merit from the past life, perhaps, and then sincerity this lifetime. See? So in our method, that's why I don't encourage very much renunciation, because I know you can also practice at home. You don't have to leave your husband and your wife and make them, paying for you. I had to do it because I thought that's the best way. But you don't have to. Understand? Yeah. I don't have to, because if I knew it, I wouldn't have left my husband. Okay? Then I would have maybe a family support a little bit, When I'm tired or something, I will ask him to massage me. Beating my back with his hand or something. As a doctor, And if I'm sick, he can give me medicine. I don't have to run to another doctor. And I don't have to postpone it until it's too bad, and then I have to go for operation and something worse. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Because he would be very, very gentle. A gentleman. He would not obstruct me for giving lecture to you or coming to see you here and there. It's not like that. Yeah, but I thought I have to leave him in order to have complete enlightenment. It is also good that way, I guess if I have a little support beside me, I guess sometimes I would feel more comfortable. You understand? Sometimes when I feel very down, very lonely, very disappointed, then I probably have somebody to talk to. And he's a good listener, and he accepts anything. He never stopped me. He even predicted I can be a master like anyone else. This is what he said to me before I left. At that time, I didn't think of leaving yet. I said, there's a master this and that, the Buddha this and that, I probably have to find one. He said, why? You can become master yourself. I said, oh no, a woman cannot become master. He said, you can. Okay, something like that. Okay. All right. I let you meditate now, yeah? No more turn on, turn off again. Really off now. I sit with you for a while and then I will go to my hut, okay? Nearby, yeah. The blessing can go very far. Doesn't have to sit in front. You know that, right? Okay, thank you. Thank the camera people, came from far away. Thank all of you to come with love and sincerity, and I feel good.